Hello YouTube! Alright, we're about to start building up our second city. As you can see, we're on Hokusai Cliffs, which has $1.7 million, generating 12,000 per hour, with 47,000 people. I think that's actually enough people that we needed for... Oh no, we needed 58,000 for the arcology, so haven't quite got there yet. We're still not producing metal, alloy, or TVs, so that's not very good either. But anyways, we're gonna start building up Toyokuni Strand, and to do that, we're gonna first need some monies. So let's go to click on Toyokuni Strand, let's click the gift button, and let's send $1.7 million. No, I'm just kidding, we're not gonna send that much. How can I not? What? This is way too much. Select a claim connected city for a resource. Actually, alright, let's close out of this so that we can reset, regift. Damn it, it still says 1.7. Is there an easier way to do this? Because I don't want to send that much money. 500K should be enough. Alright, so we're gonna gift 500K to Toyokuni Strand from Hokusai Cliffs. Send the gift. Alright. You can see our total money has decreased here, and our money should increase here when we go into the city. So let's go and see if that's there. Alright, we just got our gift of 500,000, so that should be nice and helpful. Looks like we don't have good roads here. Looks like we have a high density avenue coming into the city. Let's keep this going. This will be our main route in and out. Hopefully we can avoid too much traffic. Sadly, I'm not very good with traffic in this game. We also want to cater the city to higher wealth residents and industries and commercial. So we'll try to keep the land values up, boost education, and maybe build this more futuristic-y. Alright, so since we had a city in our region that already had excess power, we just decided to buy power from them instead of putting another crappy power plant in here. Hopefully this will work until we can build up to the fusion reactor from future cities. Let's go back into our city here. We should also be able to do the same with water and sewage. So go to region, buy water. No neighboring sewage treatment providers. That's not actually true. We should be able to buy sewage from the other city. Let's jump in there and see what's going on. Alright, we expanded the sewage treatment center to 150 excess. That should allow us to use this for our other city. So keep that one nice and clean so we can focus on nice, green, high-tech, high-wealth city. Let's Let's go back to our region, jump into that. Alright, looks like we have a high enough population we can rename our city. Let's call this, I don't know, I'm just going to use a random city name generator. Alright, we're going to go with Archover, because it seems clean, easy to remember, sounds like something rich, fancy, educated, which is exactly what this city's going to aim to be. Alright, so now we have Archover. What does these people want? It's on some commercial. Yeah, we're getting there. Alright, so we plop down a futuristic part. That should turn our buildings in that area more futuristic looking. Look at these high-tech fences. And it should also up the wealth of the area, which is something we are kind of hoping for. So let's keep expanding this grid out. Again, we're not really trying to win any huge awards for prettiest city, just trying to get to that arcology. And let's up our wealth here. Nice tree lines. Right, I kind of don't actually want this road. Instead of this road, I want parks. Alright, there we go. And I kind of like how that worked out, so let's actually do that same thing here. That's okay, these people will... I guess we don't need to do it there. We kind of kick those people out for no reason, since we actually have this park. The intersection will be good. Drawback about all these parks early before we get people in is now we're going to be in the red for a little while. And since we have some nice land value here, kind of wanted to put a school here, but let's actually just build out this. And it looks like there's actually some high wealth people needed. Education brings in high wealth, and high wealth brings in high tech. So it's a win-win. So this area over here on this coast, this will be our high wealth fancy pants area. Alright, looks like we have some McMansions coming in. Alright, let's take a look at what we actually need for high-tech specialization. So that will be here in the academy, I believe. $25,000, 300 an hour, green tech, clean power, 10,500 control net. It looks like we can actually build this already. Where do the upgrades for this need to go? Alright, we want to be really mindful where we put this because we don't want to overlap our high wealth too much. We want to maximize our land value boosters. So I think I'm going to actually expand outward and build the academy in this area. So that way we get better overlap. So let's actually plot our land value so we can get a better view. Where is it? Alright, right here. So we'll keep most of our high wealth towards the coast. On the far side, this side of the coast, we want this to be a trade depot and we want to utilize this rail. I think that's a rail. Or is that just another highway? Yeah, that's our rail. So we definitely want trade depot stuff over here. And high wealth stuff, high wealth residential over here. So interestingly enough, it looks like the town hall boosts land value, but we don't have anything over there. So we're kind of missing out on a booster. That's okay though. So let's go back to roads, expand this out. So I think to really get that good overlap, if we build it in here, that'll boost this back area. Or maybe here. Let's check it out. Hopefully we can move it. Otherwise we can just build more boosters in this area. Oh yeah, look at all that high wealth that we plopped in now. Beautiful. Alright, so let's put residential in here, get some more mansions, and start building up that density growth. Since this will be a future city, having a nice futuristic public transit system will be great. So we'll start that as our first research, and then go into sewage shortly afterwards so we can get rid of that sewage processing plant in our other city and get that a little more green. All right, let's get that high school in our region. Build up our high-tech workers. Pop down some bus stops so people can actually get to the school. And hopefully once the density starts increasing in the city, we can fill this thing up, and then that'll give us enough people to start the university. And then with the university, we can get some more tech projects. All right, so we got the high school up, we got some bus stops up. Still need to get some workers, but I think this will be where I cut this one for now, and hopefully we can finish up the other half of the city when we come back. Thank you, have a nice day, like and follow.